So when you've been at it for a while, trying to work out a resolution, but you're still not getting there, things are getting emotional, things are getting heated, or there's maybe some yelling in person, or maybe there's nasty letters going back and forth, maybe there's silences and avoiding. That's when you know you're kind of stalling, you're kind of digging yourself into a rut with your negotiation, you're not moving forward with your separation and divorce. What can you do? How do you approach this? My name is Laurel Dietz, and I'm a lawyer in Victoria, British Columbia. I'm the owner of Alinea Legal Coaching, which is an exclusively legal coaching-based law firm in Victoria that serves clients throughout BC. Join me on my mission to create 100 YouTube videos as a resource to help people going through separation and divorce. This is really where mindset comes in. And so you could probably find all sorts of books and blogs and coaches and stuff to talk to you about mindset. This is specific to separation and divorce. When you're encountering a stone wall or a challenge and you're constantly frustrated in moving forward with your family matter, then you need to perhaps take a break, take a moment, and recenter your mindset. When you find yourself going to your emotional brain, you need to dial it back. You need to get back to that logical, rational brain. And you need to see the separation and divorce rather than as emotional trauma. It's more a problem that needs to be solved. If you're a scientist, maybe this would be a bit more helpful. You just try one thing. If it doesn't work, that's fine. You try another thing, see if that works. The process of crossing things off your list of what to try is a valuable process, even if any one thing doesn't have success. There is value in knowing what doesn't work or what hasn't worked. There's value in trying different approaches. You can't assume the outcome. You need to test out everything. And so this is similar to the previous video that I did about laying the groundwork. You need to take the steps to test it out in real life. You can't assume that you know the answer. You need to actually try it and get the concrete results. Once you have those concrete results, then you can show, hey, this didn't work. Until that happens, no one's going to believe that it won't work. And everybody else will be saying, you got to try this, you got to try that, you got to try all these things. So taking a problem solving or a scientist type of mindset to your separation and divorce and getting towards a resolution is going to stand you in good stead. If you're able to take the emotional piece, work on that with your counselor, process your grief, process your trauma or your emotions separately from the logical, rational part of separating out your assets, dividing up your debts, and arranging your parenting schedule. Approach those concrete pieces as a puzzle that needs to be put together and solved. So just sort of switching which part of your brain that you're approaching your matter with. And if you approach achieving a resolution or solving an issue that's come up after separation with your spouse, approaching it with a problem-solving mindset will keep you away from frustration, with more endurance to keep going. When you know that even though I tried this approach and it didn't work, that's still a step forward, because now I know this avenue is closed off to me. I need to try a slightly different step forward. And so this is actually just the process that all lawyers will go through anyway. And it seems this is what's so frustrating when you're paying as a client to a lawyer. You're like, there's no progress on my file. Well, actually, often there has been a lot of work done in your file. A lot of progress has been made in the sense that we've crossed a lot of things off our list of what to try, and we know that none of them work. So now we know our list is getting shorter and shorter, and something will eventually work. We just don't know what it is yet, but we know that we've done all the other things. So there is progress made simply by taking steps to try different options, even if the result is not a resolution.